The Nikon F3, a camera that stands the test of time, known for its elegant design and groundbreaking features and reliability. Today we're diving deep into what makes this classic 35mm SLR so special. From Hollywood films to my own travels through Northern Virginia and Berlin, let's unpack the magic of Nikon F3. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are exploring the legendary Nikon F3, a camera that has only shaped the history of photography but also continued to inspire film photographers today. I'll cover the design, features, and share my personal experience and even show you photos I've taken with. Oh, and fun fact, it has been featured on movies like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, the Apple TV show Disclaimer. So let's jump in. Talking about the design, the Nikon F3 was designed by the legendary Giorgio Giugiaro, the same designer behind the iconic cars like the DeLorean that was in the Back into the Future, if you remember. The design is sleek and purposeful, and the standout feature being the red stripe on the grip, something that became a Nikon signature. It feels solid in hand and it's all metal construction, yet it is surprisingly compact for a professional camera of its era. And the viewfinder is bright and clear and 100% coverage. They did produce these cameras that had an HP prism. That was for anyone that wore glasses, so it was easier for them to see through viewfinder. It's not just the looks, though every dial, button, and the lever feels deliberate. And this camera feels like it's going to last. Oh, hey there. Let's talk about the features. The F3 Nikon was the first professional SLR to feature an electronic controlled shutter, making it extremely accurate. Its shutter speed ranges from 8 seconds to 1 to 200,000 of a second, with a reliable manual mode at 1 to 90th in case the battery dies. And speaking of the battery, the F3 uses two small LR44 batteries. The camera also has aperture priority, auto exposure, which was a game changer in the early 1980s. One of the coolest things about this F3 is its modularity. You can swap out the viewfinder screens and add accessories like the MD-4 motor drive, which makes this camera feel like a tank. Now let's talk about my personal experience. I have used the Nikon F3 extensively, and one of the best things about this, how versatile it is with the different lenses. And I've shot the range of beautiful glasses, including right here, the 35mm F2 and the 50mm 1.4, which I have currently on the camera itself, and a stunning 55mm f1.2, and I actually did a review about that lens, and I've recently sent it out to get that cleaned. And I also shot with zoom lenses as well too. But let me just tell you, each lens brought a unique character to my shots. The F3 handled them all effortlessly. I've taken this camera with me to suburbs of Northern Virginia. What's up everyone? Today I'm gonna be shooting a Nikon F3. And the film stock I'll be using is Cinestill 50D. I'll be shooting at this location where I grew up, Chantilly, Virginia. So hopefully we can find some things we can take pictures of and just drive around and have adventure. So come along and join me. The Nikon F3 performed flawlessly, capturing beautiful moments with ease. It's a camera that feels home in any environment. Let's talk about rating and value. So how does it stack up today? On the scale of 1 to 5, I give the Nikon F3 a solid 4.5. The only downside is its lack of a faster shutter speed than 1 to 200,000, which it could be limiting with some high-speed films and bright conditions. But for the price, usually between 300 to 600 US dollars, depending on the condition, it is an incredible value for a professional grade camera. Here is some example pictures that I have taken with my F3, and the lenses I've used, like I said previously, the 35mm f2 and the 50mm f1.4, and also the vintage 55mm 1.2. And yeah, so these lenses are prime. You'll see razor sharp portraits. Now you know what this camera can do for you. So we're going to be talking about the conclusion and my final verdict. So the question that I've been asking, is Nikon F3 worth it in 2025? My answer is absolutely. Whether you are a seasoned film photographer or just getting into analog photography, the F3 is a reliable, stylish, and capable camera that will elevate your photography game. It's not just a tool, it's a piece of art. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more reviews and photography tips. I recently reviewed the Olympus OM2N, check out that video, and the Nikon 55mm f1.2 to see how it performs. Drop it in a comment below. Have you used the Nikon F3, or is it in the pit of your wish list? I would love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, happy shooting. Bye.